think what to start with.
It's been great making the videos.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
But when we first started this week, we were really confused as to who we had to answer to. There are 3 directors at this camp, but we had one question on our minds. Who really runs SoulQuest?
Who's in charge of SoulQuest, you think?
Tim Lewis.
And God.
Duh.
I spend a lot of time working with Jared Stark. He's running a lot of the stuff that I've been involved in, so I think Jared's the director.
But I thought Leo Miller was the director. I see him talking to Tim quite a bit, and so...
I mean, every night I'm talking to Matt Madole. Like, he's right there on the front lines with the kids in the dorms, and I check in with him every night, so I think he's running the show. Tim's kind of like one of his cronies.
I would agree. He's just walking around and all big and tough, and Tim just follows him around.
If I ask you who's in charge of SoulQuest, who do you say that is?
I don't know, SoulQuest?
Yeah. You just think SoulQuest is in charge of SoulQuest?
Sure.
Not like, do you know who the directors are?
As we investigated further, we had more questions. So, we went to the directors, straight to the source.
Listen, I'm just trying to get my way in. Really, Jared, he has a lot on his plate already. He's good, but he's not that good. He puts on a good facade. He doesn't do a whole lot. Tim, he's got to be 100 years old. He's on his way out. I'm buying my time, but next year, it's me.
Who's in charge of SoulQuest? I'm in charge of SoulQuest. That rookie, Matt Madole, thinks he's in charge. Tell you what, I'll shave my beard and we'll tape some of my hair to his head. Maybe then he can have some responsibility. I mean, that guy didn't do anything. And let's be honest, Tim Lewis, he's been on the outs for 5 years now. I mean, I'm the heir apparent, everyone knows that. So, you know, I am.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious that, you know, there's no substitute for experience, and I've been doing this for 30, 40 years. I can't remember, but, I try to let this thing go. But, Matt Madole, he's arrogant. And you tell me, anybody that loses that much hair this quickly, you go figure. Jared Stark, I worked with Jared for years. I try to bring him along slowly. It's not focused. He's not focused. He doesn't want it bad enough. So who's in charge of SoulQuest? I think it's pretty obvious.
But in the end, we just walked away with more questions. We decided to take a look on our directors and see what they did in their working hours. Jared Stark proved the hardest one to find.
Okay, where, do you know where he's at?
No idea.
Oh.
And after a while, we eventually caught up with Tim.
They're going to blame the kids for this. This is great.
We decided to do some of our own undercover work. We went behind the scenes to try and find out who runs this show. And what we found was quite surprising.
Make sure they're organized and get the kids where they belong on time. Midnight, no later. You find them if they are not there. Got it? I realize it's your first year, but you need to do this right. Charlotte, how are teachers going?
Got it, I'm on it. What do you need? PowerPoint? Whiteboard? Dry erase markers? I don't care what Jared told you. This is how we're going to do it this year. All right, Sheldon, just don't be late. We're on it.
All right, ladies. We've got the morning show taken care of, right?
Got it.
Shirley, you got it?
Done.
How's praise going? Good, we're good. All right, now, the important thing is, I've got to tell Tim, no more lame jokes. Okay, have you got it?
Got it.
Make it look like our husbands are doing some work for a change.
Exactly.
All right, we've got it, ladies. Good
Here we
job.
go. In here.
All right.
On three. 1, 2, 3. Break.
Break.
Okay. That's it.
Mom.